All right, what kind of angles are the two marked angles in that picture? No, don't, not.
The same.
A right congruent.
I gave you a bunch of classifications. I gave you a bunch of classifications. Corresponding. If two corresponding angles are congruent, the lines are parallel. So I can conclude that those two lines are parallel. All right? Before we learned if the two lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are congruent. Now we're just learning it in the opposite direction. It's not a big deal. So if two alternate interior angles are congruent, the lines are parallel. And that means I can conclude that those two lines are parallel if those two angles are congruent. If two alternate exterior angles are congruent, the lines are parallel. So we have on this page, if the same side interior angles are supplementary, that's the only different one of all of these, the lines are parallel. And if the two alternate exterior angles are congruent, the lines are parallel. If this transversal hits the first line at a 90-degree angle and hits the second guy at a 90-degree angle, then the lines are parallel. In addition, it forms 8 right angles. That's in addition, it does that. Those are the two conclusions you can make if a line hits two lines in a perpendicular fashion. So I've got a transversal here hitting these two parallel lines, and the first thing I'm going to do is put in my tick marks. I'm going to put in my ones for the smaller one because it's just easier to fit one tick mark in there, and then I'm going to put 2 here. So let's say I have so the only thing I want you to do is decide if they're equal or they add up to 180, and then tell me which one of the 5 rules tells you can say they're equal or add up to 180. So what kind of angles are these? Alternate exterior. So there's your rule. That's the first part of the problem. You put alternate exterior rule, which you have, and then you say, okay, the alternate exterior rule says that those two are equal. So you make 3x minus 14 equal 2x plus 25. Move the 2x over here, so you have x, and move the negative 14 over here as a positive 14 equals 39. So if they're telling you find x, you're done. If they're telling you to find the measurement of the angle, what do you do with that 39? Plug it in. So what's 3 times 39?
Okay. I got it.
120 minus 3, 117? 117? Minus 14 is 113?
Wait.
Somebody check that for me.